Oh. Oh, buddy. Oh. Hi, everyone. Oh, God. Jesus. Make the pain stop. Welcome to the channel. I'm Lala. I say things. Whew, man. Hold on a second. Oh, my God. Oh. Okay. I have arrived. Hi, everybody. I can see y'all. I have my glasses. I actually have both pairs. I kept my promise. I'm going to put my glasses on. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Take a breather. Let's turn the camera for a second. Is everybody cool? Everybody's okay? Oh, my hair's sticking up. You hanging in there? Child. I'm tired. Every muscle aches. Let's see. Who's in the chat? Christina. Hi. Yana. Tati. Hi, everybody. Hope everybody's all right. We're going to get this no contact. I'll be completely honest. I don't even have a clue what's about to be said to the collective. I don't. And I'm actually cool with it. So whatever comes out, I'll be just as surprised as you. So don't be shocked by my reaction. I was picking up a couple of things, and then I had an appointment this morning and got super focused on that, and then I completely forgot, which is that's why I don't know. I don't know what's about to be said. So we're just gonna, like Yana says, let it flow. Oh, I should have wrote it down. All right, I'm gonna turn the camera. I just wanted to check in. Hope that everybody's having a happy Sunday. Oh, I wanted to know how y'all felt about doing the fasting on Mondays. If you want to do it on Mondays or you want to do it on Fridays. With the no meat thing, I want to go back to our seasonal fasting. I didn't really do a good job at leading that charge this year outside of Ramadan. That was like the biggest fast. You said, ooh, I started that today, OMG. Okay, great. Because that's very important for your spiritual health, fasting, along with your prayers. So I know we used to do it on Mondays, but I think Fridays may be better. I think I want to switch it to Fridays. If you all want to stand in a alignment and agreement with me, that'll be fine. Tati says, I just said that my body lets me know when to detox and take a meat. Yeah, your body will, because you start feeling like really lethargic, low energy. You start bloating very, very badly. You can even, trying not to be super clinical, but you can even, if you pay attention to your stool, you can smell the difference in your stool when you have consumed, you know, too much, when you've overindulged in too much meat. Pause. That sounded crazy. So that's definitely something to be mindful of. Definitely something to be mindful of. When you start eating cleaner, you said Yana says Monday is good for fasting. Okay, so Yana likes Monday. How about this? I'll do a poll. Pause. We'll take a poll. It sounds crazy either way. We can take a poll, and I'll put Monday or Friday, and then whoever, whatever one wins, that's what we're gonna do. All right. I feel like that's fair. So everybody has, a say. Okay. Well, let's get started. Let's see what's going on, Gemini. Let's turn the camera. Tati says, yeah, today I started back on mainly fruits and veggies. Yes, it does. My night sweats come back when I'm eating unhealthy. That's so true. Because when I was eating a lot, it's going to sound crazy either way. When I was consuming a lot of meat, I had night sweats pretty bad too. And so I cut back. Because I don't like being sweaty. I do too. I like to fast. All right, I talk too much. Anyway, I just wanted to check in with everybody. So I'll set up the voting, and everybody can vote, and look out for that after this reading. And I'll leave it up for 24 hours, and then we'll talk about it tomorrow or Tuesday. Sound like a plan? Great. All right, let's see what this no contact situation is. Alrighty. All right, so someone feels like you are their true love. What is the energy of this person that the collective is in no contact with? Holy Spirit. This person is afraid to talk to you. They have some good news that they would like to share, but they are intimidated. Ooh, okay. So we have denial. They had to detach because they were in denial about something. A lot of things remind them of you. This person left the connection before you could leave them. And it's something about a particular day that I hear hold dear or something. Something happened. If it's not hold dear, it's like there's something here that is plaguing them about a particular moment, day, something like that. Then somebody wants you to wait. Time alone. This person's alone, but they constantly think of you, but they're afraid to contact you. Okay. Well, let's see. Why? What's the denial, Holy Spirit? Why is this person in denial about the collective? I hear How Could You by Mario. Somebody feels like you put voodoo on them or something. They're in denial that you're healing, that you're moving on from them, that you're cleansing. What else? They're in denial of any possibility of something, of a family, of a foundation, or something along the lines of that. This person, like I said, is obsessing about either you or, yeah. This person could be at a distance. What are so many things remind me? Oh, this person feels like, so I don't know if this person thinks that you're bitter, or they're angry, or they're remembering the arguments and the fights and stuff. They still are trying to keep hope in a situation of a return. It's like they know they left, but they do want an opportunity to make amends. Something about mixed signals. They messed up. Yeah. They know they messed up. They gave you mixed signals. They hope that you will open. I hear that song, Open Your Heart to Me. That's Madonna. Okay. What's healing possibilities and denial? Like I said, moving on. This person is like, I'm about to say Gemini, but the collective's not moving on from me. They not over me. It's not. Oh yeah. See, we can still heal this. We can still restore it. It's not over. We're soulmates. We're meant to be. We're destined, or something along the lines of that. We can work on things. 8 of Pentacles. I don't know if somebody's like career or job came in between the connection or the lack of, or I don't know, someone could be moving for a position or something along the lines of that. Yeah, someone was like, okay, I'm just going to go in this direction. This is, this position will be better suited for me, for us, blah, 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 blah. And then it went left, right? Yep. Like somebody possibly, I don't know if it was you, collective, or this person became a workaholic. Like somebody was just focused on trying to move on from a situation, heal from a situation. What's opportunity? The Empress. Yeah, somebody definitely wants to work on things. They see you as their divine feminine, man or woman, take it how it resonates. They see you as somebody that, you deserve the best of the best. And they probably were intimidated, like they couldn't, meet your standard. Like something here was too arduous to build themselves up to this Empress standard, right? Which is why things ended, or they were looking for some sort of change. For some, they could have ended the marriage, ended the connection, ended the relationship. Just like, I can't do the right thing by the collective. Maybe I should go elsewhere to where it's better suited for me. That's what they were thinking, because, okay, what's the mixed signals then? Yeah, this person was acting cold and detached, even though that they were stuck on you. But at the same time, again, like I said, this person has insecurity. That's why they were giving you cold shoulder. That's why this person was giving you the I don't give a F. That's why this person, but at the same time, it's just like they want to let go. So they closed out the cycle and just was like, I'll just, be by myself. Because they just felt like they could not match. I hear match or fly, match your energy. I hear that gospel song, the best is yet to come. Like somebody just wanted you to have the best and they just couldn't do it. Give me the 10 of Wands, Holy Spirit. Yep, this King of Wands. This King of Wands was just like, I don't know what I need to do, to handle all these responsibilities. This person could deal with a lot of ego. This person wanted to step up and take the lead. And you just kind of like watch, kind of chill, like learn from them, when really I feel like the opposite happened. Yep. This person also didn't like the attention that you got either. Again, the Empress again. Which is why they started to breadcrumb you, because you were getting a lot of attention because you're an Empress. And then they felt inferior. So then they exuded, or they started to dominate, which caused a lot of stress and strife. Put some hearts in the chat if you're resonating with this. Thank you. Okay, what's the 8 of Pentacles? What's the whole job thing? Somebody also could have been jealous of your career, collective, or what you do for work. They were bitter about it. They couldn't get your attention. Yep. They wanted you all to themselves. If you were getting recognized at work, yeah, having new beginnings, starting new projects. This person felt like, you know, it was just like you didn't care. It was over. I told you, this person has imposter syndrome. They just don't feel like they're enough. So they ran and started dealing with somebody who matches their energy. Like, oh yeah, it's just, you know, it's what's the word? Like, I don't want to say it was like an open thing, but it was just like strictly physical. You know what I mean? What's the King of Swords, Eight of Swords in the world? I literally just said it. I don't think I need to repeat it. Literally. That's why it's closed out. Okay, so collective. What's the Ten of Wands, King of Wands? They want to take action, but they feel like you're giving them a hard time. You put distance between the two of you all. They want to come towards you. Somebody does something, like they do something for work that involves driving. They were trying to keep this from you. Like they didn't want you to know. No, I'm good. I didn't even look at the bottom of the deck as I was saying that. The moon. This person thought that you would think less of them. Like, so say so say in the connection, right? You, collective, are the one with the 8 pentacles, right? This person only has 4. So they felt like you would look down on them. Like they didn't want you to know. They really didn't. But for some reason you found out. It's King of Wands. Yeah, I told you, somebody here got ego on them. They do. They learning that their ego is getting them nowhere with you. That's for sure. Somebody could also be saving for a car. I hear a truck, food truck, something. Somebody could work with vehicles or something. I don't know. Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. This person ran, and it's the truth. And they want to tell you why. The Ten of Pentacles. This person always seen, you know, it's almost like your reputation as, you know, this person first of all, put you on some sort of pedestal. Let's wake that up. Number 1. Number 2, this person felt like, again, they just could not meet your needs. And so they took off. They was like, I can't. They want too much. Now, I don't know if this is true on your side, collective, but this is what, you know, why you all are in no contact. This person felt like you wanted too much out of them and they just couldn't give it to you. Or they felt like they couldn't give it to you. They didn't believe in themselves. So they ran. Now they're realizing that was not the right thing to do. It was pretty fucked up and selfish. But they keep their eye on you. They watch you. They're trying to see if you're still mad at them. They do want to return. For some, this person could have been afraid of commitment. What's the world? The King of Swords, the 8 of Swords, and the Strength. Yeah, they regret. They regret holding back their feelings. They regret treating you out here like shit. Playing in your face, playing on you. Whatever, they regret it. They do want forgiveness. They do. Oh, I'm not even gonna touch this deck. I'll wait. So they don't feel like it's too late. This is in reverse. They don't feel like it's too late. They don't think that time is up. Oh, did I pick this deck up? I picked that up for a reason. Some could be sniffing about an STD. Sure. Y'all be careful. Somebody's wishing. I hear for better days. Some could be going on with someone's health. So, okay. Collective, this person, you know, it's like they fed up, or they think you're fed up with them because of the options, you know, that they could have chose over you. They feel like a jackass. They could be doing pills, drinking. Yes, one of these options they do this shit with, and then the whole time they with this person, they miss you. Okay, this person is shattered. Why do they feel like a jackass, Spirit? Holy Spirit, why? Because they messing with karmics. They're learning a karmic lesson. For some, this person has a record, or they're in jail, or their karmic lesson is going to end up that way. Okay, what's too late and cope? I just said it was watching you. For some on secret accounts, and they high, they drunk, they isolated themselves, they're soul searching, they left you hanging. Look, no closure, no contact, because whoever, I don't know if it was you or this person, somebody was like, I don't want any strings attached. The reason why they didn't want any strings attached, because they felt like they just could not give you everything that you deserved. Mm-hmm. It's given like, say you all come from different socioeconomic classes. It's given that. So they, you know, or like I said, they met somebody that was matching their energy, you know, like one of their options was cool with having this no strings attached type situationship, and they feel like a clown for doing that. Yeah. They saw something on your internet, something about a side hustle. So some of y'all do something on the internet as a side hustle. Yeah. This person, again, somebody felt like you were fake busy or something. Again, they want to reconcile, but it's almost like, is it gonna be the same cycle? For someone reconcile with a karmic. I'm not gonna hold you. Somebody here could also be married. They reconcile with a married person or something. Or is this whole side hustle thing that they didn't want you to find out about? What's the shocking news in side hustle? Yeah, I told you it's an ego thing. Someone with their ego. Then somebody got receipts on a workplace. Who got this type of fucking time? I'm sorry. Child. Somebody was dealing with somebody at work. Because you are empress. Like, they just. So I guess they was like, okay, well, you work here. Like, I don't know, say it's like Shake Shack or something. They're like, well, you work at Shake Shack too. But, you know, my man or my lady, or take it how it resonates, you know, my man or my lady is like a whole lawyer or some shit. Like, I can't, what does Shake Shack money do to lawyer money? Like, nothing. That's how they feel. So they was like, well, since you work at Shake Shack and you got this shitty ass job, let's just bump uglies. Let's make beasts with two backs. And then the karma was like, okay. Yeah. They watch you, they love you 1 minute, they hate you the next minute. They want to apologize, but they think this is turning to how they feel about you. Somebody wants to apologize, collective, but the cycle is closed out. They don't want to. It's like somebody is like forcibly closing the door, and then the other person's like, but I want to reconcile. I don't know. I hear that song, don't make me close one more door. I don't want to hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare, or must I imagine you there? Don't walk away from me. I have nothing without you. Someone's going through a spiritual awakening, warfare. Yeah, they're depressed. They're not sure if you're going to accept this offer. They could be, trying to figure out, like, if they can find you, if they can, or trying to figure out their feelings, or figure out your feelings. Oh, God. Now, somebody else trying to figure out if you got this STD, if they gave it to you. Because they're a cheater. If you were, the last time you were in contact with this person was trying to figure out if you was sick. So if this person looked gaunt or sickly or something like that, they are STD. I'm telling you. And they praying. For some, this is somebody that you were married to, or they got this STD from this married person. Somebody they said was their best friend or something. This is a whole secret. And you over here just loving yourself. Yeah, this karmic. Or they married this karmic. They do crime with this person. Because the police, why the police here? Why the police here, Spirit? They ghosted you to protect you from whatever crime they in. What's this crime? I don't know what is that. Why is the police here? Why is the police here? They're at some sort of crossroads. They're on the run. They about to get stopped though. They on to them. What's a chariot in the somebody was stealing money from work. And then they started doing like you know how businesses have like a ledger or something like that. Oh wow, Tati. Yeah, y'all put hearts in the chat if you resonating with it. But I guess they started, how they like do audits and stuff, and the math wasn't mathing. And they was taking like a little bit at a time because I did see the Two of Pentacles. So it wouldn't be like noticeable. Yeah. So now they got like a nice little nest egg, but I don't know. Yeah, see, They was taking a little bit at a time to save up until they got to like this Nine of Pentacles, this King of Wands. Now, I don't know if this person was giving you some of this stolen money or was trying to give you some of this stolen money. Yeah, something here about their reputation. This was a plan. Did somebody rob a bank? Did somebody work in a bank? And they had somebody like on the inside. Somebody was like a getaway driver or something. This was planned. This was a plan. You know what it's giving? It's giving Dead Presidents. Y'all seen that movie? Is somebody watching that movie and getting ideas? Is somebody planning to do this? Which is why they hot and cold with you, but I don't sure. They being real secretive. They pushed you away. For some, they could be doing this like with family, with a mother. I knew, yeah. Somebody mother. Okay, well. Somebody's mom is a mastermind or something. I don't know. Listen now. Yeah, see, it's past life, so they could have been in denial. We got this earlier in a Gemini reading about the connection. This person also could have been in denial about themselves, like if they're enough. Pay attention to the red flags and stay optimistic. So, I don't know, collective. I feel like you saw the red flags. You're trying to remain hopeful in a situation. I'm just, yeah, somebody, if you collective, if you allow this person to re-enter into your energy or in your life, make sure that they're balanced because they got some stuff legally going on, and I wouldn't recommend it if I was you. I wouldn't do it, but I just work here. Yeah, letting go. Somebody feels stupid for letting go. They do, because now they caught up in a whole bunch of bullshit. With a soulmate or a karmic soulmate. They want to make some sort of effort towards you. This could be going on presently. Focus on what you want. This person wants you to focus on what you do want, not what you don't want. Or they need to do this. They're sending you synchronicities. So because they feel like y'all are true love, and they don't know if you feel the same, but they want you to keep the door open, I guess. Sure, this is a mess. What does the collective need to know? What is the outcome for this no contact situation? Holy Spirit. What is the outcome for this no contact situation, Holy Spirit? See, I told you, privileged lady. That's how they see you. Going on a different path from this person. They trying to, I hear the song, Can You Keep Up? Yeah, see, this person feels like you too far gone or something. That's what I heard. Work hard for the money. Mm, mm. Hard for they working hard, child. They working hard for this money. With this, but see, there's this false person. This is karmic in here. You don't get some sort of message from this person. Now I don't know if you're gonna get a message from this fake person, like don't mess with my man. Oh yeah, let me get to it. Child, don't nobody want them. Anyway, or they're gonna message you and say you are my lady. I'm trying to make this funny. Yeah, I told you something here is about did they, somebody is concerned because they know they got something, so they try to figure out did they give it to you. I told you. Collective, you don't got shit. They got it from this person. They worried. And they could be aging, unexpected income. For some, it's somebody in the military. Ooh, I hear some shit in my head. Oh, Father. Mm-mm-mm. This could also be a wealthy person. Somebody here is in court over a child. What else? This could be a very young child. Yeah, see, and it says sudden wealth. Somebody's going to get an inheritance from someone's death. I'm sorry. Someone's departure from this earthly realm. You could be seeing 777. Life path numbers 39. What is that? 1133. You could be seeing 1111. You could be seeing 8s. You could be seeing 333. I feel like somebody put somebody on their life insurance policy. Something significant about 7-Eleven, like the store. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. I don't know if there's like this false person that's going to try to take your inheritance. But somebody's not doing well. Now, for some, it's this STD situation. For others, somebody's just sick. It's not an STD thing. That's very specific. Somebody's just not well. Some I hear emphysema. Someone could have emphysema, something with the lungs. Someone could have throat cancer. I see tubes. I see what's some things like them at home like oxygen things. I hear the word ventilator. Now either somebody needs to be on a ventilator or someone's on a ventilator. I hear hospice. Your name is attached to someone who is downtrodden, ill. Somebody's very, very ill. I see like blood, like someone throws up blood. very gauntly. Someone lost a lot of weight. And your heart attack. Something has to do with the cardiopulmonary. Someone need to see a pulmonologist, a cardiologist. Um, I see like black dots on the lungs. Someone could also have pulmonary emboli or a pulmonary embolism. Um, Something here has to do with the breathing, fluid on the lungs. Someone's retaining fluid, but then at the same time they're losing weight. But all their fluid is like on the lungs. This is a man. For some, this is a man. Could be an older man, middle aged. I hear 42. I hear aneurysm. I hear cancer. Someone's faculties are deteriorating. Well, like I said, this could be like a middle aged person aging very quickly. So it's like they look elderly. But for some, this is an elderly person. I don't know if this is like a father figure for some. Somebody's very, very sick. I'm just gonna say that. Now, this whole STD situation, you know, that could be a part of it. Like these could be secondary conditions, like pneumonia, because when you have, well, I work in the medical field, but um, when you have so when you're dealing with immunocompromising, I'm just going to speak medically, if I may. When you're dealing with immunocompromising sexually transmitted diseases like syphilis or HIV, what else would be immunocompromising? Herpes will fall under that as well. No, not really, because I mean it affects the immune system, but it's more viral. Um, this is more like syphilis and HIV. There are secondary infections or secondary conditions that present itself because you don't the the disease is attacking your immune system. Your first line of defense against, something as simple as like a cold, um, the flu, God forbid, COVID, you don't have enough of white blood cells um, to fight this off because your body is already fighting off the primary condition, which would be syphilis or HIV. Um, so that could be a thing, right? This person is coming to a demise with secondary infections, if that makes sense. a secondary infection that's very common in HIV/AIDS patients is pulmonary issues, um, like pneumonia. Um, they just don't have, you know, especially if it's a bacterial pneumonia, that's very, very dangerous. So, um, but they got it from this person, whoever this karmic, that's who they got it from. Now, if the STD thing is not a thing, this person's just sick, and they just don't. They're so sick that they don't have the fight in them. Somebody about to pass. I don't know what he said. Somebody about to go. They about to die. Somebody may even die in jail. Unfortunately, you're in their thoughts. What's his bad health, sudden wealth? Yeah. Somebody is just really in despair. Really, really. They trying to message you. This is message of concern. Something about not hiring, so somebody doesn't have a job. Somebody's gonna look very, very different. I told you, somebody here is like a thief. That's this whole bank thing over here, and I don't know if they got caught or something. And they going to jail. They went to jail. Yeah, I told you it's about a family member passing away. I told you it's a man. I told you. I told you. It's right here. All right. That's enough of that. Let's see the signs that are with this. Signs are connected to this message, Holy Spirit. Signs connected to this message. We have Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, Sagittarius, Libra, Virgo, Scorpio, and that Leo. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Y'all always a vibe. And see you later, Gators. Bye.